showing up to you. There will be times when you do not have an ounce of support, physical support, to do the things that you have been called to do. There will be times when you do not have this and you do not have that, and all you have to do is show up. And if you show up, you have absolutely everything that you need. These are not cliches, I promise you. What I'm about to read to you is not in vain. I did not kill a tree in vain. This tree that I hold in my hands is worth every single ring that that tree held in its entire life. This piece that I'm sharing with you is for the MC and all of you. Give it up for Rhyme Like a Girl. Rhyming is holy, and not enough people really take that seriously. When you take a word and make it match another word, you create a whole new world, and that process is holy. So should you ever feel called to rhyme, I don't care if it's on some Dr. Seuss or some Lauryn Hill, should you ever feel called to rhyme, I want you to handle it with the most sacred energy that you possibly can, because you are taking two things, your story, someone else's story, and putting it together to create an energy that is really, really powerful, and that is not to be taken lightly. Dear little rapper girls, you are a compilation of sounds sung without the permission of your own tongue. A mixtape. Dear little rapper girl, you are a mixed tape, confused and sticky, stuck. Played yourself so hard your ribbons have popped. Unlike cassette, you a CD. Your cord the pits like ditches, only there ain't nothing left to dig. You dig, we used to groove to the ways that you grew. Now your grave is a rut over which we struck. Good grief, you brat, you misdemeanor, you refugee, you MIA, you runaways are runways for role models. You get dogged, we get catwalks. You get catcalled, we create the dogma, and this becomes the trend. Upon your morgue, we evoke in bold like, ooh, pop. Pop is what you are, little rapper girls. Pop, yes, pop like crackle, like burst, like busted, like blow, like Britney, like lolly, like pop, like lollipop, like it sucks that life is hard, sugar. Like it sucks that life is hard, sugar. That you gotta be pop, because you ain't never had one. Or his confection, correction. You are R&B, little rapper girl. You are R&B. R&B like rhythm and the blues. R&B like you don't even exist anymore, so we can't even hear you enough to identify your body of work. You are played out, little rapper girl. Outsourced, little rapper girl. You ain't hip-hop. You don't make hits. You just take them. You just hot because your hips are broken, like busted, like out of order, like junk. Like they call your hips junk because to them you are like litter, literally. And no one seems to notice anything above your waist. There ain't no place to dump a dump, especially one so full of plastic. So perhaps, kid, you shall remain the same to your casket, because your bio is too degradable for anyone to want to recycle it. You have sung so long to the beat of someone else's music, when it was someone else's music that beat the song out of your life. You are dying and making a killing. You are dying and making a killing. You are dying and making a killing. You are a wounded, wound up over nothing worth getting winded for. A chokehold ain't breath control. A limp ain't swagger. A lean ain't gangster. A shiner ain't radiance. You are hurt. You are hurt, little rapper girl, and you have lost your lexicon. You can't even hold your head high enough or walk straight enough to keep these dictionaries from committing suicide from your lips. Instead, you got the wrong dicks and the wrong lips, and your mouth is full of spilled milk. Your soul is made of milled silk, and you are tearing, you are tearing, you are tearing, you are tearing. Only that you can't afford to cry because you don't make enough sense to hold yourself together. A ripoff, you are. You steal songs, you pilfer poems, you bootleg the work of Walkman. You better walk, girl. You bootleg the work of Walkman. You better walk, girl. You bootleg the work of Walkman. You better walk, girl. Through womanhoods to see if you're hood enough to be a woman. Listen, you're too fast. You ain't fast enough. You're too forward. You ain't forward enough. You're too fly. You ain't fly enough. You're too fast. You ain't fast enough. You're too forward. You ain't forward enough. You're too fly. You ain't fly enough. Rewind the wind again. Find your wing again. Bring it back. Rewind the wind again. Find your wind again. Rewind the wind again. Find your wings again. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back pray that you, mixtape, will be your own adhesive. I pray that you, little Miss Rapper Girl mixtape, will be your own adhesive, like scotch, like duct, like masking. You hide because you copy, right? Like infringement, like breach, like break, like dance, like pop, like lock, like pop, lock, like pop, lock, like dance, like infringement, like breach, like break, like dance, like pop, lock, like pop, lock, like somebody done pop the locks and you are no longer safe. Here? You danced so hard to someone else's movement when it was someone else's moves that meant for it to be too hard for you to dance. There are boogie monsters in your boombox. There are boogie monsters in your boombox. There are boogie monsters in your boombox. There is a boom boxing with your boogie. There are boogie monsters in your boombox. There is a boom boxing with your boogie. There are boogie monsters in your boombox. There is a boom boxing with your boogie. There is a boom boxing with your boogie. There are booms boxing with your boogie. You are monstrous, like mammoth, like epic, like record breaker, like vinyl, like black, like crack, like Bible shit and crack, like blacks, like dope. Like I hope that you sling your slang better than you slung these rocks. You ain't high. You ain't high. You are not high. You have just been stoned to death. Like jam. Like Def Jam. Like death. Like jam. Like Def Jam. Like mute. Like... like mute, like I can't hear you, and you can't hear yourself. I can't hear you, little rapper girl, and you can't hear yourself. I can't hear you, little rapper girl, and you can't hear yourself. I can't hear you, little rapper girl, and you can't hear yourself. I can't hear you, little rapper girl, and you can't hear yourself. And I just wish for the life of me that you wanted to. Last name Gina, first name V.A. I intro myself, y'all keep making mistakes, a different name, next life, few things if forever, whatever else gonna change, I'ma keep this together. I only spread equal to stretch and get sun. Some try to jump in it, others wish they had one. They come to blaspheme on the scene. Ever since a young teen, they've been trying to scheme, but keep dreaming. Gina wake you up to the mean and shed blood every month for the sake of routine. The cats they fiend, they get sacrificed with ease, just because they didn't believe, and that's a breeze. I'm from down south where the weather is warm, where millions migrate because they've been weather worn, tired of porn. They want to settle down, get reborn, build a house with the fan, plant seeds, mow the lawn. Please plant something new, your lips tired of corn. Balls on the cobble, can't finish the job. You can't stand the heat, keep my name out your mouth. I was raised in a place too hot to pronounce. My daddy passed on, but don't take that for granted. He showed me how to weed out the bandits that can't stand it. Heathens who be scheming at the blink of an eye. And in the game when you named after El Shaddai. And my mama showed me how to cut out the drama. She helped spare cats stay on karma. My armor is all spirit. My armor is all spirit. My armor is all spirit. God with the armor. My name is Queen GODis.